Welcome to the Love and Victory Show with Val, where we will bring you candid conversation. In each conversation, we will talk about real life ups and downs while tackling unresolved matters. We will also unmask issues and truly speak straightforward and candid about our needs and brokenness, while allowing ourselves to exhale so that we can become victorious. This is a place where you can be open to the possibilities of living life in abundance while gaining tools to become bold and complete. So let's get to it. Was off. Oh, wow.
Hello?
Somebody must have hit. Did I do that?
You was dancing.
Oh, that was that behind the scenes thing going on. That music was good. Did y'all enjoy it? Because, I mean, they took us out of there. But anyway, we're back. I enjoyed the Cut the Crap. Brother Carter's. Is that a hook?
Let's go, Houston.
Oh, okay. All right, Texas. I didn't know if that was a hook or horn or okay. Okay, all right. We're getting ready to get this show popping, and the show title today is "You Deserve More," and we're getting ready to do the acronym. But before we go, can we get a couple of those Cut the Crap?
Yes. That's what we say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we just finished our Cut the Crap segment before we took the break. We have one from Neville Washington. This is the only Cut the Crap we got.
Neville, I really enjoy you tuning in every Saturday morning. He's a regular.
Yes. Thank you, Neville Washington, for always tuning in to the show.
Brother Washington.
He said, that seems like not possible for me. My room is always a mess. Cut the crap.
Right. Well,
get it together, Neville.
Well, it's not that it's not messy, Neville. It's just that where you have an organized
mess.
That's kind of how my we had a little cold weather breeze in my closet. I kept looking past it, but I took 2 days and I cleaned my closet completely out. He said, "You bringing out another bag, and I cleared it out, didn't I, baby?"
Yes, you did.
Now she got to replace all that. I'm just saying.
I know the bags are coming in as those going out.
He is so petty. But anyway,
I say you're gonna get some more trash bags in a minute.
Replaced it.
I replaced it. All right, now it's time for let's introduce our guests, and then we're going to do the acronym and get this show going.
Well, introduce your guest then.
I think, I love the way
I'm just going to say, hello, Tierra. How you doing?
Brother Carter. Brother Carter.
How you doing, Tierra?
Bring them in right.
You
baby.
good?
I'm good.
Tell the people who you are, a little bit about yourself, if you will.
Oh, man.
I'm Tierra.
No, I can do better than that. Coming to the stage. Coming to the stage.
We have a stage?
Yeah. In your mind, in my mind. Coming to the stage. That's Miss Tierra right there.
Mm-hmm.
Tierra, tell the people who you are.
Wow, you said the same damn thing I said.
I'm an extension.
Wow.
All right.
I'm an extension. All right. Come on, Tierra.
I am Tierra Sade. And I'm very, very happy to be here.
Very, very.
Very happy.
Okay, then.
Sade. Let's see. Let's analyze that.
That's a pretty name.
Yeah.
That's a pretty name. Good job by your parents.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
After the
Where did that come
singer.
from?
Yeah.
Sade.
She was one of our favorites.
Yeah. Where did that come from? Sade.
Sade.
The
Sade
singer.
came from the
No,
and
no.
the name is African.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did it come from? It come from Africa?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a meaning behind it?
I'm not sure actually.
She said her
probably-
mama named her
I
after the
probably
singer.
need to find out what it means. 'Cause
That's
I know
her last
it
name,
does
man.
have a
That's not her
meaning.
first name. She ain't named her after
Okay.
the singer.
Well, I was trying to say.
Their family name is after the singer.
That's my middle name.
That's a middle
Oh, that's your
name.
middle name.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. See,
okay.
brother?
Now it's making sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said from the singer. You think you don't listen.
Okay. And also we have the beautiful Miss Jennifer over there. Hey,
And that's a
Jennifer Lynn.
super Caucasian.
yeah.
It comes from super Caucasian people.
The Lynn
In
part.
the,
Huh?
in the 70s, everyone's Jennifer
Yeah.
Lynn. There you go.
Jennifer Lynn,
That's it.
Becky Lynn, whatever it is.
Barnes, I mean, come on.
I was gonna ask something before we got to Miss Barnes, because we got something that we got to really say about her in a
Mhm.
second. But I gotta, Tierra, you're not gonna just go that fast. What do you do? Who are you? I know that's your name, but
Yeah.
it's so much more to
So much more.
so
to
much
her.
more to you. Come on now, because you
She's
gonna
got a
help some
good, you got a
people
good
today.
skincare routine. I can
Mhm.
tell that.
Thank
Look at her.
you.
She glows.
Uh-huh.
I'm jealous.
She's so pretty.
Don't
She-
be. You are
She's
too,
so
though.
pretty.
No,
Thank you. Oh, stop, guys.
You always put me next to pretty
I
women.
don't mind.
I appreciate
people.
that. I
It's
like it.
okay for people to be jealous of you. Just don't envy you.
Oh, come on.
Is that-
now.
We do have a comment. Kimberly Lawson says Sade means honor earns a crown or reign. Someone
Oh,
also
friend.
Brie K also said honor earns a crown.
Come on,
Mhm.
sister.
Come on
Well,
now.
y'all
Yeah.
taught me something.
Taught you
Uh-huh.
something. Come on now.
See
Honor
that girl,
earns a
bro, called
crown.
to ask you a question, and
See?
boy, the people will tell you,
Wow,
but
look at that.
All right. So I need you to tell the people who you are. She's not just Sade.
she's honor.
She's honor.
She's wearing a
Honor
crown.
earns
Wearing
a crown. I love that.
And
Why
Sierra?
did I know that my whole life?
Well, you know, that's why you come on the Love and Victory show with
And my
Val.
first name is Tierra. Oh
That's what
my
I'm
God.
saying.
Yeah.
Now I make brother
She's
Carter
a
thank
queen.
you.
And you
You
wearing
are
a
a queen.
tiara all the time. You've
I
been
need to
wearing
start
your
doing
crown.
that.
Yeah, girl.
Mm.
Even though it's spelled like Earth, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, come on, tell the people who you are.
I'm Tierra Sade. I
Mhm.
am a daughter of God. So I have a summer course that I teach called If She Is to Be Found, Healing the Single Woman. And recently I've discovered that it is not just for single women. And it is a course for women to just kind of help them locate where their trauma is and insecurities. And we just work through all the things, dating, dealing with insecurities, understanding
Mhm.
our identity in Christ, accepting ourselves for who God created us to be, and just empowering us to walk in that boldly. And allow God to, if he has someone for us, let that come in time, but not to just feel like we have to
Forcing
be
it in,
miserable in our single season.
You see why I wasn't letting her get away with I'm just Tierra? Sade?
I should have gone after you.
I love it. I love it. And you guys are going to learn more about her as we get the show
Yeah.
popping. And Miss
You
Vaughn,
should have a full house of people joining in with you. There's a lot of people.
I've seen a lot of them in the comments.
Yeah, it's a lot
Mhm.
of people that need that type of encouragement.
Yes, we will be
Yeah.
kicking off again this summer.
Mhm.
excellent, excellent.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
yes. Come on, Jennifer.
That deserve a
yeah, that deserves something.
Abigail, I need to work on my intro speech. Make that happen. That'd be great.
All righty, Miss Vaughn.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on,
Well,
tell
I'm not
people-
doing all that, however.
But you are doing.
But I'm doing. Can I talk about it?
Mhm.
Abigail and I are starting our radio show here on LV with Val Radio.
mhm.
Well, we're just going to kind of talk about trials and tribulations of being a younger lady and an older lady, and talk about how we were raised and how we see life from the perspective of someone who's,
Mhm.
Come up
well
from a-
into her journey.
come from a
And
And
different.
someone, someone
that's
who's
getting
just kind
it
of starting
going.
out,
Yeah.
so kind of talk about the Gen X, Gen Z, kind of how we see things and our differences of opinions.
And if you know anything about Abigail, you know it's going to be raw. And she comes from the Lady Bonds. So
Mhm.
they're definitely going to keep it real. So
Mhm.
tune in and check them
So
out.
when is this?
Our kickoff show is Friday at
Right.
11 a.m.
January 26th. We'll give them the details later.
Details
We're
later?
just gonna
Okay.
drop a little pin right now.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
That was
Yeah.
just a little talking about like who I
Okay,
am.
a little
at this
teaser.
moment,
That's something
who
that's
I am.
coming, huh?
All righty.
And
then.
of course, don't forget about me.
Come on.
Come on now.
Abigail say, get ready, get ready, get ready.
You're listening to the Love and Victory Show with Val on LV with Val Radio. I am Abigail, your executive media coordinator.
Yo, she likes saying that.
She loves
You know.
it. Just roll
Put
right.
emphasis on that
however you want to put it,
executive.
however you want to phrase it. And then to my right, I have Anna here. Anna, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello. I'm Coach Anna, the Executive Nonprofit Coordinator, and I'm here enjoying the show.
All righty
Correct.
then. Okay then. Well, now we
So
can
now, wait a minute. All these executives around here.
baby.
I'm not no longer Brother Carter. I'm executive Brother Carter.
What you
Put
say?
some respect on his
name. On your name. All righty, it's time for the acronym, and it's time to get this show going. Come on, Ann.
That's right. So we're going to do our acronym of the day. As you guys know, the acronym is to kind of set the tone for the show for
Mhm.
what we're going to be talking about. Today's conversation is Candid Connection, You Deserve More.
You deserve more.
So the word of the day is value.
Know your worth.
Know your worth, know your value. We are all valuable. V is for vulnerable, capable
It's
of
not
being.
for Valerie or Val.
What's Val in it?
Okay.
There you go.
It's
There
right
you
there.
go. Vulnerable, capable of being physically or emotionally wounded.
Mhm.
A is for admirable, deserving
Mhm.
admiration.
Yeah, desiring and loving yourself.
Mm,
Okay.
That's right.
Mm.
L is for laudable, worthy of being praised.
Laudable. Okay.
U is for upscale, classy
Mhm.
or expensive. Maybe this is you.
This is Val all day long.
E is for exceptional.
Uh-huh.
Better than anything similar.
Come on now. And today's show is value.
Value.
Value. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we just ready to.
It comes from the word Valerie. VAL is in the front.
No, come on now.
All right, go on then, girl.
All right.
Facts.
then.
Talk about your show, how you deserve more.
Oh, well, you know what? Once you can pick your head up and see the light,
Mm-hmm.
the light is shining on you, but you got your head down, you can't even see it. But when it come up and you see the light, you know your value then. That's why it's so much light around me. I know my value. But we're going to throw this thing out and we're going to walk back when I didn't see the light. And then we're going to bring it forward to seeing the light. So I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to throw it out
So
there.
you had a pilot light at one time in your life. You didn't have a full blaze burning going.
Well, the light was always shining on me. Others saw the light. Others see the light on you. You just don't see it
Yeah,
yourself.
that's what I'm saying.
You allow the darkness. You allow situations. You allow people to keep
Mhm.
your light dim.
To dim your light.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you gotta.
don't
That's
see-
a good cut to crap too.
Yes.
You gotta be careful of people that want to dim your light in life. You know.
because sometimes your light when you walk in is
Mhm.
so bright
Mm-hmm.
people can't handle it. So
Yeah.
what their whole mission in life is
Mm-hmm.
to dim that thing because
Yeah.
that light also puts light on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, ooh, come on now. Come on, God. Anyway, why do you think that so many people settle for less and in their career, in their relationship, in their friendship?
But before you do that,
I
honey,
want to do
before
that.
before you ask the question,
What?
I just want to know what the ladies think about the subject matter itself.
Oh,
You
okay.
deserve more. What did that mean? How did that resonate to you?
Okay, Brother Carter, go ahead.
Yeah. Just just jump
Did it
in.
resonate with you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said in the last hour, like I used to have a negative kind of connotation, right? Like entitlement. Right?
Mhm.
I deserve this or I don't deserve this. Let's be clear. There's a lot of things we all don't deserve, whoever you are,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But as far as deserving more, you have to believe in yourself and you have to work for what you don't just deserve something. Nobody just deserves something. No one's going
Right.
to hand you anything.
Right.
Mhm.
But if you know who you are, you value yourself and you know what you're working for, you know what you're putting into it,
Mhm.
then you deserve at least the reciprocal, right?
Yeah.
Whether
Mhm.
it be a relationship or a job, right? If you're steady just doing your daily routine,
Mhm.
do you deserve a raise? Maybe like a cost of living, but you don't deserve a promotion if you're doing the minimum.
If you're doing
Mm.
the basic,
Yeah.
then that's what you got hired to
deserve
do.
you deserve to keep
Your job.
You
There
know?
go.
If you're not doing it, you deserve to lose your
Your job.
you
Or have
know?
a
And if you're going
conversation.
above and beyond and learning and taking the steps and all that,
Mhm.
then you deserve to be promoted. And if
At least
and
the
if
pay
you're not-
increase, huh?
and if you're not, then you deserve to look elsewhere.
There
And
you
then
go.
that place doesn't deserve your loyalty.
And I think a lot of
You
times, and
know?
I'm glad you said that. I think that when people see it, or employers, or even your supervisors, when they see value in you, you have a responsibility to pour back. It's not always necessarily monetary, but for those that are trying to grow, and for
Mhm.
me as a business owner, I want to, when my business grow, I want my people to
Go with you.
appreciate it and go with me. So I'm a giver. So I want to give back. However, I don't want to always feel like the only way you're going to know that you're appreciated is by money, because that's not helping anybody out. That's not helping you out. Money does not define, or things does not define my worth. So
But you also have to ask for it.
Yes.
You can't
You
sit
have to
there. You
advocate for
can't
yourself.
wait for somebody to think you deserve something.
Come on now.
If I'm working hard and I know when I'm doing a good job, then I'm
Mhm.
going to go and say, hey, this is all the stuff I've been doing.
Mhm.
And maybe it's like, yes, Jennifer, we know and we appreciate it. And when there's an open whatever, it may
Yeah.
not be the opportune time.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
But at
you,
least
but
you
have to put
advocate
it out
for
there and then
yourself.
say, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I need you, I need
Yeah.
you to know. And I
Need
know.
you to compensate me.
And
Yeah.
if time goes by and that's not
Reward
happening, hey, I
me.
need you to know I'm looking elsewhere. I need
Mhm.
someone who's going to put value on what I'm bringing to the table.
Ooh,
And
right?
that's something that I
And that's-
see taking place in today's society,
it's the younger
especially in
generation.
corporate
They have
America.
no problem doing it.
They have the power to move and groove how they want to go these days.
You know,
Nobody do like I've been on my job 27, almost 30 years.
they don't do that no more.
No.
No,
You
'cause
know.
we're loyal. We have loyalty ingrained in us.
This-
The way,
this
like we'll talk
generation-
about the way we are raised, right?
Mhm.
Is that you stay there and you're loyal,
Mhm.
and that's fine, right? And I think we want to be. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can just stay here and grow here, but maybe there's not room for you to grow,
Mhm.
right? And also, if you're not being recognized, if you say this is what I've done and this is what I deserve, and it's not being recognized, then
Mhm.
they're not deserving your loyalty.
Here you
Mhm.
go, 100%.
You know,
Okay.
All right, come on, Kiara. With you, I'm Kiara,
Desires
Lord.
and deserving. You have to desire something before you deserve
and
it.
you have to like follow through. You
Yeah.
can't just sit there and say, "Well,
Yeah.
I've been here 10 years. You should
Yeah.
give me something."
Right.
You've been doing the same thing
Think
for 10 years. There's been no
and we,
growth.
and we not heard anything from you. You've not
Mhm.
grown.
Mhm.
So Tiara, when you heard it, what did you think?
Just to add to the last thing that was said, everything that you desire is not everything that you deserve. I think that, like Jennifer said, when there's a misalignment in what I want and what I'm willing to sacrifice and do to
Mhm.
get to that goal, then you don't deserve anything. And I think it becomes entitlement when you desire something, but you're not willing to do anything. But there are things that just because you're a human being or even an animal, a living being, that we all do deserve, just very basic things that all of us should get. And I think that if you don't know what those things are,
Mm.
then people will just run all
Yeah.
over you.
Oh, now see, y'all know now. Y'all understand why I needed her to introduce herself and
Mhm.
really say who she. That was so profound what you said because. Just repeat that one more time.
Which part?
The part right here about just because you think.
Yeah, just because you desire it doesn't mean you deserve it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, I desire to live in $1 million home,
Mhm.
but do I really deserve it? You know, am I in the position to be able to afford that
Wow.
$1 million home?
Mhm.
Well, you know, I'm thank you.
I got a question right there.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so y'all remember earlier in the show,
She got it.
I got it because God always bring things back because he's throwing something at me. So y'all remember he had something out that fell out, and so we played this game. It's a couples game that we play at home, and it is perfect date night,
Mhm.
and you know, date night. And so he had a couple of the cards from our last time in his Bible. I don't know how that happened, but anyway,
Not in your Bible.
I don't know how it happened. So he just slid.
They
this-
have some interesting
they
questions.
have some great questions.
Yeah.
So he just slid this question over to me, this card
Mhm.
with the question. And so I guess he wants me to ask, put it on the table. Tell me about, oh God, tell me about the last time you stood up for yourself and how it made you feel. I'm going to throw that out to y'all. Brother Carter, you see, I got a cold.
I'm your co-host,
You are
baby.
my-
I be
give me a
trying
high
to. I be bringing you some substance.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, repeat the question, Brother Carter.
It says, tell us the
About-
world.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the last time you stood up for yourself, and how did it make you feel?
Mm-hmm. See, we be getting deep in our conversations at
gosh.
home. Mhm.
I need some more.
Jennifer, when was the last time you stood up for yourself?
Come on.
That's a couple weeks ago.
And how did it make you feel?
A little,
Tell us
a
the
little-
situation.
Oh, situation.
Tell us the
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
Situation. I was in a situation ship, I guess is what we're calling it these days. Whatever. I thought it was a relationship. What do I know? I'm old. Whatever.
Whatever.
So I think I talked to you about this a little bit. So I was in a relationship. Let's call it that because I'm old enough to say that.
Yeah.
Where we had I was dating somebody and we had
Mhm.
decided to take it to that
Next level.
next
Okay.
level. We're gonna commit to this. Like instantly, energy dropped off from the other side. Boop. Like
Okay.
Instantly.
Before we go there
Mm.
with talking about we decided to take it to the next level because the younger generation, I think taking it to the next level may be something different.
But this is her experience.
I know, but I'm
right
trying to
now.
understand what that means to take it to the next
And
level.
apparently I didn't fully understand either,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest. But,
Yeah.
you know, I thought we were taking it to like, we're committed, you're my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Whatever,
yeah.
whatever
Okay.
that means.
Yeah. We're
Apparently
going,
I was
we're
wrong.
going steady the way you know, back in the
back in
However
the
you
day.
want to say it.
Yeah.
I guess I was wrong about that, but that's another story.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I like the energy dropped off, right? Now all of a sudden the good morning texts aren't happening.
Mm.
The
Mhm.
check-ins aren't happening. It was happening all day long prior to
To-
locking it down.
Mhm.
Oh, now you locked it down. Now there's like a huge drop, right? So
Mhm.
kind of say something like, "Hey,
Yeah.
what's going
on?
What's going on here?"
So how did you stand up for yourself?
Well, because it basically was like, I'm busy. I work a lot. This and that. I was like, oh, okay. Have you not this whole time? Because what
Did you just
happened
get a
here?
new job?
Hey, look, you
just got
Got a new job.
I was like-
Oh, you didn't have a job
Yeah.
before?
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
like somehow, like, do you not take a lunch break? Do
Yeah.
you not
Mhm.
like take a little restroom break? Like
Yeah.
you can't.
Abigail, why are you trying to get in your mama's
I just got a quick tidbit. I just
conversation?
got a quick comment, and then you can keep going, girl. Love you.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, y'all. What we gonna do?
I'm gonna pull a Tierra. If he wanted to, he would.
No. 100%.
Mhm.
Although that phrase is a little overused right now, but let's move on. But that is actually,
Are
no,
family.
that's where it's coming from. But I still like took a step back, and I
Mhm.
also like took my energy back a little bit. Like, okay, but then I checked in. I was like, hey, so what's going on? Well, I'm really busy. You need to
Mhm.
understand this, that, and the other. And I was like, are you for real telling me that you don't have like 10 seconds to shoot off a, hey, you know, I'll be off at this time. What are you doing? You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Just like I'm thinking about you.
Anything.
I got a busy day. You can send a heart emoji.
Anything.
You can
Yeah.
send an emoji.
To which the person was like, well, yeah, you're probably right about that. And I was like, oh, so you just don't want to.
Mhm. This the same rascal that don't want to pay.
No, this is a different rascal.
Okay.
I have a lot of rascals. And there's the snake, and that's someone different too.
So that'll be another story.
Yeah, I got lots of stories.
Oh God.
Joker.
Okay.
Anyway,
did
basically-
you feel better about standing up for yourself? on
Yeah,
this
I basically just
conservative-
said like, oh, you really want me to beg for the bare minimum. And I was like,
You
Mm-mm.
deserve more.
wrong girl.
Wrong girl.
Mm, sorry.
Yeah.
If you want it, then you still pursue it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, I locked you down. Okay, I don't have to work at it anymore. No, sir.
No.
Yeah.
Sir.
You have
You
to.
know, I'm pretty
love that.
easygoing.
I think that's so key because I think a lot of times people think once they get something, they no longer have to
Work
continue
toward
to
it.
work toward it. You just think
Yeah.
it's going to be there. No, you
Mhm.
still got to put the work in.
Yeah.
And so how did it make me feel? It made me feel
Men
sad.
have a conqueror type of
Mentality.
that's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for, mentality.
Mhm.
We had this conquering thing. So once we conquer, we
So
thank
y'all
you
going-
as the weaker vessel. You
Oh.
gonna come hunt me down.
Nope. Okay, y'all hear this here?
So
I
so
need
how did it
y'all
make
in
me
the
feel?
comments. Did y'all hear what Brother Carter said?
Yeah.
He said
What did
men,
I say?
Brother Carter said men have a conqueror mentality. So he's
Mhm.
gonna go after us. A man is gonna pursue
you
a woman
until we conquer.
until they conquer.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna flip the script
Mhm.
and say,
Now you pursue me.
now you
100%. There you go.
So I
Yeah.
need y'all to come in the comments, men and women.
So it made me feel good to
Give
stand
some
up for
feedback.
myself and
Mhm.
state like this is my worth and this is
Mhm.
what I deserve.
Yeah.
It made me sad that
Yeah.
he was like, well,
Yeah. That's why we.
Yeah.
but, you know, it made me sad, but you know,
I stand
not
on
now. I'm not
business.
wasting time. Now I know how you really feel, and now
Yeah.
I will move
And
on.
that
to being
made you
single.
feel good. To
That's
say,
it. It made me feel good to say I'm not.
You know
I'm not
what? I'm
going to
not playing
straggle
this
along for the
game.
next couple
Yeah.
months and see where.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to. Because then the I think he came back and said, well, "Can we be friends and see where this goes?"
No.
I'm like, isn't that where we were a few
Why
weeks
do
ago?
people like to waste your time?
And
Why?
there you go. Right
Yeah.
there. Kiara.
Why?
Well, you know, I think
I'm not a friend.
Mhm.
I'm a wife. Don't
No,
play with me.
I started
Don't
as
play.
a friend.
Don't play with me.
You know,
I can't wait
Yeah.
on nothing but Jesus.
I'm not waiting on nothing
But Jesus.
Mhm.
So Tierra, how does that?
And the only thing I'm waiting on Jesus for is his return,
Oh,
Mm.
because his presence is already there.
come
Okay.
on.
And so I ain't got to wait on
And
that.
if I ain't got
I'm
to wait
just
on
waiting.
you, my-
Why am I waiting on you? Okay, Tierra, how does that make you feel? Same question. Or has that ever happened to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she had to stand up for herself. You know
And
she did.
when and how? When, what, and how?
I
Did it make
honestly
you-
can't think of anything recently where I've had to stand up for myself. But I definitely can relate to just kind of like situationships, relationships where that dynamic has kind of happened where it's like, so we just gonna act like,
I don't matter.
I mean, you've been texting and we've been talking every day. We've been spending time together every day. Like, what's
Mhm.
going
And now
on?
you're going dead silence.
Yes.
Mm.
I guess my kind of response when I feel the pull away, kind of to Brother Carter's point, and you kind of mentioned,
Mhm.
I pull if I feel like you
Or not.
are not investing,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm removing my benefits.
Mhm.
So
Wait.
Mhm.
Wait.
if you
I
don't
like that
pay, if
so-
you don't pay your membership at the gym, guess what? You can't work
You
out.
can't work out.
I like that so much better than what I
Oh
said.
my God. That right there, you're pulling your membership. That membership is your
And
time.
if your membership, and this is what I did with the women in my class.
Come on.
If
talk.
you have like a gold standard membership, you know, gold membership come with all the stuff, right? And then you have a silver membership and your basic
Mhm.
membership. All of those different membership
It's
tiers
cost-
comes with different benefits. You
Right.
get more
Exactly.
access to
Mhm.
more of what
Girl,
the organization
Yeah.
offers,
Come
right?
on, read it.
I felt like maybe he had memberships at other gyms.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's fine too. But if you
Yeah.
stop paying what you're supposed to pay
Mhm.
at this
Yeah.
gym,
Yeah.
Can you break those tiers down?
okay, so you might have a gold membership that may
Mhm.
come with more time that I offer,
Mhm.
more vulnerability that I offer,
Mhm.
all of those things. And then let's just say gold and let's go to basic.
Mhm.
Basic is okay, good morning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not changing no plans.
I'm not.
If I have something else to do, that always
Mhm.
will come before you.
Mhm.
You have to get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
So if you start off, let's just say paying $10 a month for the basic membership, and the gold membership costs $150 a month, and you started with the basic and then you moved up to the gold membership
Mhm.
because you was really doing your thing and had my attention. And then one month you just decide, well, I only got $10 this month. Okay, well, you have been removed from the gold
But-
package.
You're down
But
to
the thing is, though, you have to be careful here, though,
Why?
because you got the
You gonna teach
slitherers.
Ooh.
The slitherers would get you to the gold
Mhm.
membership.
And that's why
They
you
get
always
you
got to be
stuck.
aware. You always
Yeah.
have to pay attention
Yeah.
because you'll feel, and we can feel it. You
Yeah.
can
Isn't that
feel
what I
when
said earlier?
you just paid $10
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And
But at the end of the day, it start playing with your psychic. It
Yeah.
start playing
Early
with your
on.
emotions. It
Yeah.
start playing
so
with
they
those.
do that.
And that's when you
Right.
determine, like, okay, if there's like this back and forth or this kind of like push and pull,
Mhm.
that's when you can decide, okay, you can't come
Yeah,
back. You
yeah.
banned from the facilities.
Yeah.
Have
That's
y'all
when you
heard that story
That's
about
when you
the
go back
pennies?
to the title. I deserve more. Huh?
Oh, okay. Abigail is going crazy over here. I don't know if Abigail
She
and
put that
Anna's
thing up
going
like-
crazy, but they got signs going.
Yeah.
I wish I could see behind the scenes. So she said, "Come."
Wait, you talk. Wait a minute. You talked about my card, and we having some stimulant conversation
This-
behind
These
this
are
card.
comments. These are comments from
From our
the people. I want to
Yeah.
read them off because
Yeah.
I think they're fun.
Let's just get confused.
So, Bree K said that part, not waiting on anything but Jesus.
Jesus, yes.
Brianna Johnson said membership revoked.
Folks.
Jessica Choi said time wasters.
Yes.
Bree K said it's a wrap. Your membership has been revoked. Kimberly said, "Come on, boundaries." Bree K said effective immediately.
So what do the men
I
say?
think we-
Don't know how
Okay.
many-
Okay. What the hell about
I have two comments from a man, from men. It says, "I think we all deserve loyalty from everyone, and everyone deserves that from me too."
Well, see, that's a predator.
Darnell, your membership. I don't know.
Your membership
And then Mike Wills said, "Sometimes as a parent, we also think we deserve more from our children, at least their time."
Well,
Oh,
That one hit. That one.
that hit home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I agree. Just give, I always call Lawrence. Let's can we give a shout out to our son because we wear him out. We appreciate you so much, son. For any time we call you, any family member, you always showed up.
Yeah.
Is Mike y'all's son?
No.
Ah.
Okay, sorry.
I just brought up a good.
That was
point.
a good point to
Yeah.
touch home. Oh,
yeah,
God.
daughter.
Okay. I just want to Oh Lord, let's go back to you got another. Oh, he's throwing another one out there.
I'm still going on the membership.
So
I'm living in that.
Yes, the membership.
Brother Carter,
I'm gonna start selling
let me
cards.
tell y'all something. They are going to. You guys got to get this. It's definitely a good game, and they ain't got me no money yet, so I'm not really gonna advertise them. But this is a great game. Could you continue to be with someone who you are no longer physically attracted to? Why or why not?
Ooh.
I tell you, come on, Bree.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm Bree. Did I call you Bree? Bree out here.
You miss her.
Come on,
Say
Bree.
it.
Bree.
Oh, yes, Bree.
They don't have a podcast together.
I know, but I miss her. Okay. Come on, Tiara.
That depends. Huh?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, well, answer.
So I don't like when you say physically attractive.
Mhm.
I'm trying to. I mean, the only thing I can think of is if there's like a significant change in appearance.
Mhm.
Or
You know,
mental.
if
Because
you
I think
But
you're.
yeah, that's
but
what
if-
I'm thinking
if you're
about.
with
Like, if
someone a long time, there will be. Some
I ain't been with
physical
nobody long enough
I'm just
for it to be
saying.
no
There's
physical
physical
changes.
changes, but if someone,
Some always
if
goes
someone's
awry.
mentally in your head and you love that person, the physical change, you
How
don't
you got in
notice
your head
them.
already?
But let's
can
go
I-
to
no.
the executive.
I just want to establish maybe some context so that we can kind of hone in on this
Yeah,
question a
help
little
me.
bit. I think it's different if you're with someone and their appearance significantly changes. Maybe they gain a lot of weight. Maybe they really let themselves go.
Mhm.
Right? That is different from. I think like if you're with someone a long time, your attraction to them might
Go up and down.
fluctuate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that is something. I guess
What if there's a glow up? What if it goes the other direction?
then there you go. But that
No,
might
but what if
Oh,
it
no, baby,
intimidates
you too
you?
fine.
yeah, it could
You too
intimidate
fine.
you. Yeah,
Can't
it could
do
be
it.
something like maybe it makes you feel insecure because
What
your
do you
partner,
need to work on you?
Yeah,
That has nothing to do with
so
me.
I do think there's a difference in attraction in terms of like we've just been together a long time and now I'm used to you, so maybe
Yeah.
that attraction maybe comes down a
Yeah.
little bit rather than like I think if your appearance significantly changes, that might not meet up to a certain standard. Or
Mhm.
So I know some women that like they like they prefer their partner with a beard.
Mm.
And then like if they
Something
shave
to
the
clean
beard
it up.
off, it's like, why'd you shave the beard? Like I love
Mhm.
the beard. So little stuff like that.
Men
I
like that with hair too.
Yeah.
They don't like short hair. They don't like long. Whatever.
yeah,
Okay,
I don't
I'm glad you go in there, but keep going.
I don't know that I have like I've never experienced it. So I guess I don't really think I can't see me having an issue with the change in appearance because just like if I love you, it's just like I actually really prefer you with the beard.
I think it's not for me when I think of
It's a physical attraction we're talking about. now.
Well, I know, but
It's
for me,
but women, I
but
think
we're
it works
emotional.
emotional. Yeah,
so
like
I'm
if you
getting
stop,
ready to go there.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for me with Brother Carter, you know, we are older, so we go up in size, down with size. You know, today you may not take a shower. You know, and you know, so, whatever. But that don't
Ain't
mean
that some shit you gonna call me after nothing?
Don't be
she's got you stinky, Brother Carter.
But that don't mean that I'm not attracted to you anymore. I'm sorry, y'all know, y'all. You know, that's okay. The attraction
Mhm.
is more about the connection. I'm sorry, I done threw the whole room out. I
You
can't
know
even answer
what?
I'm
These
sorry.
calls got to go.
Brianna Johnson on YouTube said intellectual stimulation is the most important to me. If we don't have that, you'll lose me.
And that's the thing.
That's how it is
Yeah.
for women.
That's
It's so
yeah,
much more than
literally.
physical.
And for me, it's not about the touch.
Mhm.
You know that. It's not about it's kind of like the setting, you know.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's the set. That's why when I say the backyard, we call it our
Yeah.
kickback. It's the setting for
Yeah.
me. And it's
Yeah.
okay.
It's more physical.
Yeah,
for,
you
for,
captured
for a
that.
male.
Did I get that?
Yeah, because we care about appearance, yes,
Mhm.
but it's more so about like how Jennifer was saying, like if you just stop putting in the effort,
Yeah.
or you just, you know what I'm saying, like
So could
that.
you-
I
could
feel
you
like
date
is
a-
what
could
affects
you
how I
date
see
a
you physically.
ugly dude?
Yeah, if you put the effort in. Yeah.
I have a list.
But see, that's the thing too. Like
It's
I
not
think
about the
that, and you just think about like celebrities and men that have a lot of money or power.
Yeah.
Like they have beautiful women,
Women.
so it's
And
not
it's
just about
it's
looks
not
for
the
women.
look.
It's
No. Yeah.
The thing too is our not always, but our like
Come on, gentlemen.
I mean, when I was 20-year-old men were hot, right? Not
Yeah.
now. That's gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
I mean, they're still hot, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But not for me. But now it's like, now.
I'm like,
Okay, now my age, but
girl,
slightly
you my
younger.
daughter age. You better go it on. Stop
I was
playing.
like 40-ish men now are attractive, where when I was 20.
so you're a cougar.
She
What
can
is she
be.
saying?
She pulls like guys that are my age. She pulls guys that are my age and younger.
Girl.
I don't pull them.
Well, I don't.
You attract.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
You don't pull
Yeah.
on
No,
it.
no,
You just,
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Go
I
ahead.
have nothing to offer
Okay,
you.
we gotta dig up out
So
of
you
this.
don't
here.
you don't just grab them.
No.
You don't.
You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm slightly flattered, and then I'm like, "Who are you?" And I can't
do
deal with
you
your mommy
use your
issues right now.
power?
I can't. No.
You got mommy issues?
No, I think they do.
I know. Okay, brother Carter, your cars are really hitting it.
Yeah.
So you brought them.
So Jennifer, do you use your power of persuasion to lure
Oh, so is she the
younger
sliverless
guys?
Oh,
want to know.
the people want to know. We're looking over here at you. Come on now.
I don't know. I don't understand these young men. Actually, I think there's things on the internet where they think older women are, I don't know what they think, and I'm always like, I'm not the one.
Yeah.
That's not you.
No.
Mm.
I was like, I don't know what you. I'm tired most of the time.
But go ahead,
The
Abby.
internet
What
is
you got
live.
for us?
Yeah,
Abby's trying to save her mama. Come on,
those
over here.
movies are meant for men.
We have a lot of contribution here in the comments. So I want to
Okay.
read some of those off.
Okay, let's hear.
I hope it's somebody I
Jessica
know.
Choice, I'm just gonna bing bang boom right through all of them.
Okay.
Jessica Choice on YouTube says we have to honor what feels right to our nervous system. If it feels off, it's because it probably is. Holy Spirit be talking to us, and we just ignore.
Yes,
LOL.
100%.
Kimberly Lawson says, I think for women, sometimes they would have to have experienced something mentally or emotionally to lose attraction physically, which I totally agree with.
Ooh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Brie
Read
Kay-
that again. Go back to that again.
Go back.
Go
You didn't
back
get
to
the
that.
part. You ain't get it, did you?
Somebody in the back of the room didn't
Yeah,
get that.
yeah.
Go on.
I'll say it one more time. I think for women, sometimes they would have had to experience something mentally or emotionally to lose attraction physically.
Come on.
Come on,
I
Ken, Ken.
100%
Yeah,
agree.
yes.
Like not paying for gas.
There you go. Like not paying for gas, being cheap.
That's
Brie K said, Jen, go ahead and get into this. # healed girl summer.
Come on in.
I'm on it.
Come to the room.
Brie K also said, or you can meet a dynamic of their character, either previously missed or ignored, that can lessen your attraction to them. How they make you feel is significant in the attraction equation.
Oh,
Which
girl.
Stephanie always says that people put up a representative of themselves for
Yes.
6 months to a year.
Yes.
So
Mm.
once that representative comes down, maybe what attracted you to them was something that they were representing, but not actually
Who they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Wow.
For sure.
Ooh.
She also said it's aesthetics initially, then character and personality to sustain.
Come on, sister.
Then we have Jessica Choi says, I'm not saying I want to be with someone I find to not be attractive, but it's the character for me and the connection.
Yeah.
Baby, y'all are
Mhm.
hot out
Those
here.
are all of my if she is to be found people, friends, family. Hang out.
Oh, I have one more, and then I'll be done reading comments on this. Connection versus attachment. Physical attraction is a reason to be attached. Character is a reason to stay connected.
Come
on, bestie.
That's why I'm still with Brother Carter. Thank you. His character.
Hey,
He's handsome too. He's a
Well,
handsome
he's
man.
very handsome, but his character is what kept me connected.
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
I need
There's
people to
plenty of handsome
understand.
men.
It's a whole bunch of handsome men out there,
Yeah.
but they have no character.
Yeah.
They have no substance.
Mhm.
The reason I am still
And we put too much stake in
On the
looks
look.
anyway. We really
I'm telling
do.
you,
We really do.
that's so vain,
Mm.
baby. But
I think it's the social media nowadays that's making us so vain.
Anna said, "Y'all not leaving me out. I got something to say. What you got to say, Anna? Come on,
I think, yeah, go ahead. Go.
go ahead.
No,
Anna.
that today's world, our social media, and people posting like the pretty side of their life has
Mhm.
definitely made us look into more looks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then I feel like as we're growing older and everything, we're noticing, okay, wait, it's not really about the look.
It's not about the
because
look.
somebody can be very beautiful
Mhm.
but be very dumb.
Ugly,
Yeah.
and they have an
Ugly
ugly inside.
Yeah, ugly.
I
Yeah.
filter
And see-
all of my pictures.
And see the thing.
You
with-
filter. Did you hear what Jennifer just said?
I filter all my pictures.
That's so amazing, and I'm glad you said
Mhm.
that. she said she filters all of her
All of
pictures,
them.
which makes her pictures look simply beautiful. So
Yes.
get to know her
Mhm.
as a person versus just getting
Well,
caught up in the picture.
Someone
Let
called
me-
me a
let me-
catfish, and I'm like, but
let me-
everybody knows me.
Let me drop this here on y'all real
Oh,
quick
okay.
here for the people out there that look for physicality, beauty, and all this stuff. We coming up with the break in a minute.
Mhm.
And so for those people that are always looking at attractiveness or physical built in their significant other, yeah. So you're never going to be satisfied because there's always going to be somebody out there that look better.
Mm.
That's going to be physically built better. You're gonna always be faced
With something better.
with something better or more.
You're not
at
the
all
end all
times,
be all.
Right. So
Mhm.
if you're not satisfied with what you have, you're never going to be satisfied down the road because you're going to keep on comparing what you need. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone.
No,
I
you
ain't-
don't have to. No, I like where you were going with that. In other words, it's not always about the outer, and you can't. I can't compare myself to Bria. Bria in her 30s. I'm supposed to be 60 tomorrow.
Mm.
So if I'm
Happy
sitting,
birthday.
oh, thank you. Not literally
Not
tomorrow.
literally
But in
tomorrow.
all-
Happy
this
birthday,
tomorrow.
Winifred.
Yeah, but literally, Bria, if I tried to compare myself to this boss woman that walked into my studio today, it's something wrong with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I look at Jennifer when she walks in. She's also my junior.
Mhm.
Bad, beautiful woman. I'm not going to sit myself down and compare myself to either one of you all. But what I am going to do is hopefully learn something from both of you all.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's what we, as I'm going to speak about women, stop getting on this thing trying to compare.
It's also, and I've said this, and Abigail's heard me say it, like, especially if I date a little bit younger. And
Mhm.
all I hear is, you're so hot.
You
You're
said
so
date-
fine. You don't look your age. You look so young. You look so good.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, you better find something else to like because it's not going to get better.
It's not, this is what it is.
And I'm not deprecating.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
no.
facts.
Yes.
It's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I love
I
that.
hope you love. I hope you love
don't
more.
let it go to your mentals too
Yeah.
much. You know,
Yeah,
Don't-
you
don't-
better like something else
Yeah.
besides my looks.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. I say you wanted to take some of this.
I think it was time for a pause.
We will in a little bit, but I need Bria over here.
That's
Bria, why is
not-
Bria on?
You
Sierra,
I miss
missed
you, Bria.
Brianna.
Bria.
coming to the show.
You
wait,
next
wait.
week.
Coach Bree. Coach Bree. Because it's getting disrespectful over
I'm
here.
sorry.
She's coming next week.
Sorry.
She's
I'm
next week.
sorry.
Next Saturday, she will be here.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
And Tierra, you should come next week also,
Well,
so
let
she
me
can
tell
call both
I'll
of
be
y'all.
around.
Bree.
Oh yeah, let me tell you.
I'll be around. I'll be around.
She will pop in.
You know,
I'm so sorry. And I don't mean to be disrespectful.
no, you're fine.
Oh.
She was just on too.
Okay, Tierra, I know you have something to say.
What were we talking about? Looks and stuff.
But
Yeah.
before we go, Brother Carly got one more. And if he don't, I'm going to give it. Give me one more of them cards.
No, we
I
got
want to do that in a second. This my show.
But you do it after the.
This my show. No, this my show.
Oh, it's
All right, we're gonna change the subject up a little bit now.
Uh-huh. There you go.
We're gonna change the
Can we keep
subject.
this one brief?
Yes,
Go.
The
Say-
executive has
Says
spoken.
the executive.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay, we're gonna change it up a little bit. This is still about being you deserve more. Okay,
Mhm.
you deserve more. What's your go-to way of dealing with stress?
Wow.
With your personal stress. What's your go-to? Jennifer
No, I'm
rolls
just
her
kidding. I'm
glasses.
just kidding.
That's a good question. So you're saying I deserve more.
Yeah.
So when
When you
my
get
mate
stressed.
has stressed me
Yeah,
out,
when
when
you
you
get-
have stressed
When you
me
got a
out,
stress day, what's your go-to?
no,
thing?
because I deserve more. When
Right.
you have stressed me out,
You can say that.
I've had a rough day, and then
Right.
I come home, and then
Mhm.
you have stressed me out even more. You're not taking
Right.
anything out. What is
Mhm.
my go-to?
Yes, what's your go-to?
I have no problem saying it. It's two things.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my space. I'm gonna go into my room, derobe all of that heaviness. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna come back out. Oh, I need Jesus, but I'm gonna give me a cocktail. I'm gonna give you a
You're gonna derobe. You're gonna take all the clothes of the day off.
off. It has to come
Okay.
off because
Yeah.
that heaviness is still
Okay.
on me.
Okay.
So I have to take that off.
Mhm.
It's a physical and it's an emotional thing for me.
Yeah.
I have to take that off because
Yeah.
if I keep that on, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going. So I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to
So you're derobing your mindset. basically.
I'm
What you saying?
I'm letting that.
Or you just taking off the outer clothing of your stress,
Well, I'm
but
taking
the
the outer.
inner stress is still there.
No. I am. It's a process. I am
Okay.
taking out the physical of what you can see.
Okay.
While I'm taking that off, I'm also derobing some of that stress so that I can
Mhm.
come in and engage. And if you're just kind of coming at me,
Mhm.
then I'm gonna do my other thing that I do,
A cocktail.
the cocktail,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna.
you know, you have a real good man. You know that. You know that.
Yeah, but you do stress
But I'm
me
gonna
out
just say,
sometimes.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna go to y'all. And we're gonna take a break after this.
But you are a
I'm
darn
gonna
good
tell
man.
you, I just bought some rims on her new vehicle,
Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
and she was out of the shop about 2 hours from the new rims, and she went and ran on the curb, cracked the rim, one of the rims, and I didn't go off on her. That's why she got a good man. She got a good man.
He did.
Because this almost $3,000 worth of rims that just put on this vehicle, and she didn't make it a day.
Well, I don't have no cracked
Oh.
rim no more. But anyway, let's move on down the
Anyway.
street.
I just say you got a good man,
I
because I can see some other men right now that just spend that much money on your rims,
I
and
feel like it's
You
still sitting
crashed
with
them.
you though, brother Carter.
I know.
I think-
Because the people at the, is it still sitting there?
Yeah,
But
it's
Oh,
still-
no.
It's still on
Thank
your
you, my
chest.
sister.
no,
It's still on his chest.
I have teaching moments when I'm on the Love and Victory show.
So you trying to teach me
Yeah.
or them?
I'm talking to the people, man.
Okay.
To the
All
people.
all
I'm
right,
trying to talk
all
to the people and you as also. That's why I say you got a good man. Because a lot of people don't have a man that would have just said, "If are you okay?
He did.
Make sure you okay."
He did.
Versus
I don't have a man that would buy me.
versus thinking about the rims.
Oh, wait, I'm-
moreover.
No,
you know?
you know
Period.
what?
And there's a lot of brothers out there be thinking more about the rim. What the hell? You just so
You're
know-
talking to women who can't get dinner paid for, let alone
Oh.
rims.
let's go to a break.
Ready?
All right, love y'all, Carter Crew.
Wow. This has been amazing. And you know what? I'm going to say this before we go to some shout outs.
Mhm.
Brianna Johnson, you're exactly right. Brother Carter, you should pat yourself on the back, but I'm going to pat him. Hey, Brother Carter. Thank you, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't say that to pat myself
Well,
on the back.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
just saying it to describe the two different kinds of men in life.
Mm.
You got men that care, then you got men that care more about the things. And so you can decipher between the two.
That's why you need to get a man. That's
Were you always
Not
that man?
just
though?
a man, a good man.
a good
Savannah.
Oh, come on now.
Were you always that man?
I ain't always been grown, no.
Oh,
Uh,
but
So
he's
how do we
always.
know, like,
Hmm.
if they come not grown?
Yeah.
Will
How do
they
you
grow?
know if they're gonna grow?
Well,
up?
I let me answer that. He was always a good person.
Yeah.
He was
That's a-
always
Okay.
from the core a good person,
Mhm.
but he was a boy,
I ain't always been
a
mature.
man.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so,
so
you,
that's the difference between
When did that happen?
is the core. I think what we have to do as people is look at the core of the person. And the core of the person speaks to their character. Sometimes it's never anything that comes out of their mouth. Brother Carter,
what is
I-
love?
okay, Brother Carter was not a man of a lot of words, but his action, sometimes I could just look at him and know if he was lying because he didn't have to say anything. His whole character would
Yeah,
show exactly.
uncomfortable.
Yes, it would show exactly what was going on. So don't look past those body language, those signs, the core for me.
So if I've been cheating on you,
Oh, when you did,
I'll be
Oh.
you'll just know that I cheat.
I did know. Didn't I call it out?
I ain't even do that.
It's a different show. It's a different show.
No, but I think that's the one thing about the Love and Victory show.
When you
So
did.
We're so
What
honest.
are we talking about?
No, we're gonna go because there are people listening, and I think so much we like to brush past it, and
Yeah.
I refuse to. It's because of our journey that we can sit here
Yeah.
today on this platform and help somebody
Yeah.
else. And so I don't want anybody to think anybody that's sitting up lying to anybody making it look like their relationship has always been perfect. They're lying. They're lying.
That's when I grew up. When I started reading this, you see this thing all raggedy now. I started reading the Bible
Oh.
for myself, and and put away some of my childish ways.
Okay.
I ain't put them all away.
So you need to teach a workshop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that part right there. Come on out.
Shout out.
Shout out time.
All right.
Okay.
We have our shout outs, then we're going to go into our Q&A segment.
God.
So,
Man, it's already going on.
yes, it is.
My God.
For starters, of course, we have the Love and Victory Show with Val was started to promote our nonprofit LNV Enterprises Resources Inc. And we
Yes.
have an event coming up, our Valentine's event. Anna, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Of course, a Valentine's event will be some wonderful shopping at Kendra Scott. Any purchase you make at Kendra Scott, guess what? You get a goodie bag the first 10 people that show up. So
And Kendra
Come
Scott is, what are they going to do for LNV Enterprise Resources?
they're going to do a partnership with us that every purchase, a 20% percentage goes to LNV.
LNV
Or
Enterprise.
even
right.
more.
And what is LNV Enterprise? Don't just scoop past that. LNV, what do we do at LNV? People don't know what that is.
At LNV, we actually advocate for people with handicap, disabilities.
Mhm.
We advocate for survivors of human trafficking,
Mhm.
and we advocate for children under foster care.
Okay, then.
That's right.
And we are here all about trying to help people that need the help. We put it right back in there.
That's right. And our Valentine's event is going to be taking place on Saturday, February 10th at 3 p.m. If you are in the Houston area, you can come in store and shop at the Kendra Scott in the City Center location. We will also have a code available as that day gets closer. If you're not in the Houston area, you can shop online. There'll be like a 2-day period, and we will give you guys that code when it is available. But yeah, come support LNV and shop for your Valentine.
That's right. That's
Shop
right.
for your whoever.
Again,
Shop for
this is-
yourself.
That's
Shop
what
for
I was
yourself.
finna say. That this is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, and there are a lot of single ladies out there. Man, you may want to purchase something for yourself. And
I'm
at the
getting a
same
bracelet
time-
for myself.
Yeah, at the
That's
same
right.
time, you can make a contribution to the Loving
LNV
LNV Enterprise Resource
Yes.
Inc.
And
And
you
so
can
we
buy
can
some
help
for your
some other-
mama.
Yeah.
You can
Of
buy some for your
course.
mama. Children,
Children.
children,
Grandmas.
To your own children.
my own children.
Come out.
All right.
Just go
All right.
online. Okay. Go.
Then, of course, you saw that we had some good advertisements here on the Love and Victory Show with Val. If you are interested in advertising your business or maybe your platform on our platform, you can email info@lvwithval.com. You can call us at 832-913-1359 or just visit our website, lvwithval.com, and you can contact us that way. Download our app. We are always taking advertisers as so long as, you fit the brand and everything. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
please advertise with us if you are interested. And then, of course, along with the Love and Victory Show with Val, we have tons of other shows. We have Tasteful and Toxic every Wednesday at 8 a.m. It gets
Yeah.
crazy up in here for Tasteful and Toxic.
Oh,
We have VK Career Conversation on the first and third Monday of every month at 8 a.m. We talk about all things career, working environments, working etiquette, and stuff like that. Then we have Closing a Dream on every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
amazing.
That's with Doc Amy.
Oh my God.
Then with our lovely executive nonprofit coordinator, we have Empower Hour with Coach Anna. That's every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m.
Right on.
And then I wish I had a drum roll sound. Everybody drum roll. We have a new show launching with myself, Abigail, and my mom, Jennifer, who's here on the show today. We have a new show launching next Friday at 11 a.m. called Journeys and Ambitions. You
You
can
sure look cute on that picture, man.
Don't we?
You gotta got that
Yay,
little
you
plaque
show
going
it.
on.
You don't even understand the little ponytails. He just oh yeah.
That's right. So we're going to be launching our show. You can tune in on the LV with Val app or on lvwithval.com. Remember, we have music 24/7 for you guys, and of course, all these talk shows that I just mentioned. So tune in. Download the app. Come to our February
Event.
LNV event. All the things.
Oh my
All the
God.
things.
It's always something going on.
You did
Yes.
good, Abby. You did good. You sound like a true commercial going on.
Before we go there, I want to make sure that you guys understand. We are always raising throughout the year for LV and LV Enterprise Resources Inc. so that
Mhm.
we can help people. And if you didn't see for Christmas, we know we physically had the opportunity to see so many kids get blessed. And we couldn't have done it without you guys. So remember, your contributions really is actually going in the hands of others. So don't feel like, there are a lot of organizations out there that say that they're giving to, they're putting back. They got all these administrators, they never even see it. No, every dime that you give go right back to the kids. So just make sure you give.
And if you're interested in looking more into our nonprofit, just visit lverinc.com.
There you go.
All right. Now we have some questions for you guys. We have a few. We'll get
And
through
a poll.
And we have a poll. Anna did a poll on YouTube, so we're going to address that too.
Lord.
So Neville Washington said, oh wait, sorry, that was the cut the crap. John said, have you ever felt in any situation in your life where you felt that you deserve more? It can be respect, money, or worth.
Oh yeah.
Yes, all the time. Everyone, I'm sure.
Yes. Well,
But that's a direct question.
that's a direct question. We got to
Yeah.
give a direct answer.
Mhm.
I'm going to go to one of you ladies.
Well, absolutely. Sure. I just gave my example. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Brittany,
Yeah.
you want to add anything to it?
Tiara.
I mean, Tia, what is going on with me today? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. She calls me Aaron all the time.
I
so
don't know
it's
what
okay.
that.
Now
What is
Anna-
going on?
Now the
Tiara, I'm so sorry.
She'll
I'm,
be here next Saturday, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull up too.
Okay, thank you. I'm so
And then
sorry.
she'll have two breeds here.
I am. What is really going on with that brain? She's on my heart today.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I've had situations at work, personal life, friendships, relationships,
Mhm.
everything where I felt like I deserved more. And I think you just really have to decide if you really believe that you deserve that enough to where you're willing to remove yourself if you don't get it.
Come on now.
Like being willing to cut your losses if,
Mhm.
if
And
you
move
feel
on.
that strongly about it. Yeah.
And that's why I really wanted you to say, because some people stay in stuff
And you keep wanting
and
to
you keep
get
wanting
that thing out
that
of it.
thing out of that person when that thing is never there.
Yeah.
You need
I
to.
heard. I think I heard a quote. Something. If you want to evolve, sometimes you have to extract.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Facts.
Right
And
there.
And
Fact.
sometimes you have situations where you have to just speak up about it too, instead of just leaving. Is not the ultimate answer to everything.
Maybe
Yeah.
the other
Sometimes-
person.
You need to give
He's
them
not
space.
aware.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
bring-
'Cause
Sure.
when I think about that, I think about my wife and I've been together over 45 years or so. And so sometimes you have to speak of what you deserve sometime
Yeah.
in a relationship that which we have.
Mhm.
You know, I don't deserve to be fussed at all day long
No,
because you upset about some other shit. I mean, stuff. So I would say, you know, wait a minute.
Wait a
this
minute,
not-
baby. They ain't
this
got
not really for me.
It's so late.
That ain't for me. Why?
This is a
Why
live
you got
So,
you give?
yeah, so when I'm talking to the married folk out there, people that have been together a long time, sometimes separating may not be an option.
Yeah.
And so you may need to just go on and speak up about what you deserve in the relationship.
Come on now. Come on, bro.
Facts, mic drop. Facts, no printer.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Come on. Go ahead.
So what about those situations, and it could be marriage or anything else, but like if who you're asking the more from, right? I
Mhm.
deserve more. You make it known, like, hey, I want or need this, or I just feel like I deserve this. What if that person or whatever doesn't have the capacity? Like, I would if I could.
Well, you
but I
need to
can't.
check. You need to check how long are you going to sit there begging for something that is unable to or unwilling to change? I'm going to say unwilling
What about in the context of marriage, though?
again.
Yeah. What if I wanted sex 3 times a day and you can provide that?
Then we need to have a serious conversation.
That's what
You
we
know,
compromise.
That's where ooh, I can't believe
Yeah.
what you gonna do with the Carters. Well, I think that there is a real conversation that has to take place.
Yeah.
Is that something that you need because of what? Or am I physically or I'm unable to give you that?
Yeah.
So,
I just physically desire you that much. I just want to lay with you.
Okay,
3
good.
times
But
a
then
day.
she would ask, if that's not what you're already doing,
then what's going on?
why are you suddenly wanting to-
Suddenly, all of a sudden, needing. Thank you.
what's going
I
on?
thought, what's going on?
Maybe
with
we
you?
need to change your vitamins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is
Like,
going on? That you
maybe
got
maybe she need to change her vitamins.
All right. we
Okay,
have-
moving on to the next one.
That's a little piece of
Why did that
We'll
go?
do, we'll do
Okay.
one more question.
Jesus, y'all. Okay, y'all
One
love
more
this show for
question.
this reason right now.
What's the difference between the desire of being worthy and being worthy with hard work? That's a good one.
Well,
I like that because that's my question too.
but break it down since you like it.
No, I like the question. I want to answer to the question.
Well, I kind of was actually just thinking of this too. Like in a relationship, right? You need to be careful, I think, when you're communicating that these are the things that I want.
Mhm.
Are you providing things? You know, are you going to sit and do you
Give
want
all
to be
these-
put on a pedestal and
But
say
you're
you're
not
not
willing to-
treated like a queen? Are you treating him like a king?
Mhm.
Like,
Okay,
is it
so
equal?
I can break this down real good right now.
Oh,
man.
look,
Thank
do
you
it.
for bringing that
Do
up.
it.
Oh,
And it could go either way, Brother
Yeah.
Carter, before you get started
And
on that.
And for a man, for me,
Mhm.
you know, and
You
me,
said for me, so this
for
person.
me, I have a desire to want to lay with my wife, okay? But do I deserve it? Because she have a desire to have more intimacy
Oh,
versus just
man, you are
laying with
counselor.
me.
Ooh,
And so if I'm not providing the
that intimate.
intimate
Do you
see that she
deserve?
need to get what I deserve. Am I making sense so
Yeah.
far?
No, you have to
Then I
provide what
should,
she needs to.
I need to. Yeah, as a man, you have to sometimes take those walks.
It doesn't have to be in the
have to-
same day,
You have
but
to,
you know,
have to
could
have
be in the
those
same week.
conversations. You have to take her out to, you know, if
To
she
the-
like to go out, you got to take her out sometime.
Oh.
You just can't just be laying at home and just saying, "All right, baby, when you coming on in here?"
I have so many things to say. I'm not going to.
And y'all can catch that deep conversation over on
Tasteful
Facebook.
and Toxic.
That's right. All right. And then we also we did, like I said, we did a poll. So we asked our YouTube audience, do you think you currently deserve more in your life? And what were the choices you gave?
We gave yes, no, I do, but unsure of the more, and yes, I always deserve more.
And which category won?
I do, but unsure of the more.
Oh,
So
wow.
can you guys break it down for us?
Wow.
How do you identify what it is more that you're wanting?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
We'll do
Go
this
ahead,
and
go
then
ahead,
we'll wrap
go
it
ahead,
up.
go ahead, Tiara.
I want you to go first.
Okay, I think that if you're clear about what you deserve and what you need, and for me, it's don't just throw a bunch of wants out there. Really look at what do you need, and be clear about that.
Yeah.
And so that's my little piece.
So I'm thinking a big part of knowing what you deserve and getting what you deserve is self-awareness. It's at the
Yeah.
center of everything. So just paying attention to like what's kind of draining your energy.
Yes.
What are you complaining about? What is frustrating to you? And then look at, okay, well, why do I feel drained by this?
Mhm.
Is it something that I need to be doing? Do I need to manage my time a little bit better? Do I need to say no to some obligations? Maybe it's not that the people are asking me too much. Maybe I just don't have enough boundaries in place. But just those areas where you're complaining or the areas where you find yourself frustrated, just paying attention to like, I think my friend said earlier, like your nervous system, like is something making you anxious, paying attention to those things. And then that's when you can kind of start to dissect. And then once you are willing to put things in place, like if it's time management on your end, okay, well, I'm going to try to manage my time these different ways. And then if it's still the same frustration, that's when you can kind of, okay, let me take another layer off. Is it the place that I'm working for? Is it my supervisor? Is it my coworker? I think having that self-awareness and then just kind of eliminating, okay, I have the most control of me. So let me put in effort first to change some things and kind of see where that stuff needs to happen. Like that's how you can start to identify
I
where you deserve
100%
more.
agree with you.
Right.
Thank you for bringing it down, breaking it all
So
the
I
way
think,
down.
yeah. So I think if you, I mean, does anybody even really need more, right? So just be grateful for what you have. Accept
No,
what
I
you
do.
have,
You
accept
do need
gratitude.
more.
Sometimes, as I'm listening to you and you're saying, what are the things bring me down, stress me out? Sometimes maybe you need less.
You need to take some stuff
That's
off of your
good.
plate.
You know,
I
if
like
you need
that.
peace and you need space, maybe you need
got
to get
too
rid
much
of
on
it.
your
Yeah,
plate.
maybe it's
And
not that
you made a
yeah.
good point, Jennifer. Sometimes you might desire think you deserve more or something sometime in life, but you never appreciated what you had
got.
already.
There you go. Very
So
Oh,
you
good.
that's
want-
so good.
That is
y'all.
really good because you can look past what you already have.
So
I
thank
love
you,
that. That's
yeah.
so. I
You
love
just
it.
triggered me.
No,
Oh, she triggered you.
Oh yeah, that's really good because just like your closet, like I feel like I don't have
Yes.
enough clothes. No, actually, I need to get rid of
Rid of
stuff so
some of-
I can see. Oh, I actually
You
have
have-
this top that I haven't worn in like
That's
That's
exa-
so
that was
good.
literally very good because that was an Oha mama for me
Yeah.
in the closet going through. That
that's
is
so
true.
good. That's
Mhm.
good.
So let's get to it. We got to close the show.
Oh, okay, but before we go, I really
We're
want you to.
past 10.
I know. Can you read Jessica's
Yes.
comment out
She
here?
said, and the reality is they didn't have the capacity to give it to you before you married them. Test the character before you enter into covenant. I'm talking to myself, LOL.
Come on now.
Mm.
And the reason I felt like that was a perfect comment to leave off on you really got to know the core and the character of the person that you're connecting yourself to.
Mhm.
And there's another show we're going to talk about is Soul Ties, and we'll get back to that in a little bit.
So we want to thank we got to close because we passed 10 o'clock. We
Mhm.
want to thank the hundreds and thousands of you that tune into the show today, that stayed with the show
Oh my God.
for its entirety. So we want to thank you personally
Yes.
before we close the show.
And before we go, we also want to have
Mhm.
final thoughts. So I'm going to start with Tiara.
Mhm.
If you can give us.
She said the name.
I know.
right.
You did not call me Brianna.
I know, and that's what I'm saying.
It's
And
brainstorm.
I do know that. So Tiara, I want to apologize because
It's not
You
your
know
heart.
I'm joking with you.
I
Yeah.
know,
It
but
wasn't your heart.
I know, but literally, I love you guys both. Bria came into my life because of you, and so I don't know why God is tugging on my heart for her this
Yeah.
morning. I love you, Bria, and I'm praying with you. But Tiara, your show, your thoughts on the show.
So I think just going back to the comment earlier, like just because you desire it doesn't mean that you deserve it.
Mhm.
So just examining what am I willing to do to position myself to receive what I want, and the things that you're willing to do to position yourself, those might be the things that you deserve, and the things that you're not, that just might be something that you desire.
Mhm.
Wow. And
And wait, and where can they find you, Tiara?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at the Tiara Sade. And you can also find me and my co-host of Real Refined Podcast on Instagram at Real Refined Podcast and YouTube at Real _Refined Podcast.
all righty then. Yes.
You got some different names for all your different entities. Huh?
You know, God just, I need
Territory.
possessing the land.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. And Miss
I
Bourne,
was
final
just,
thought.
just that if there's something you really feel you deserve, that you need to work towards it. If it's something you feel you don't deserve, you need to walk away from it. And if it's something that you think you don't deserve in a good, like you've been blessed with something, then fight to keep it.
Oh,
You know,
I love it.
sometimes
said.
sometimes we get handed something that we're like, oh, lucky me, right?
Right.
Is it?
Well
No,
said.
then
Is
fight to
it?
keep it.
Fight to keep
So
it.
good.
Wow.
Facts.
Oh.
And they can find you, Miss Barnes, at Journeys Ambitions on Instagram, YouTube, all the things. That's the show we're launching, Journeys Ambitions.
Okay.
Just how it
Journeys,
sounds.
ambitions.
Abigail
I like
gonna
that.
teach her.
I was gonna say, don't make me say it because she set them all up.
Anna, what was your
She's
final
the
thought?
boss, though.
Yes, she is.
Abby is the boss.
Yeah, I complained to her when anybody else in here is acting up.
You do. She is the boss, so she gets it together. Okay.
My final thoughts are: do not settle for anything less than you deserve. Know what you deserve. Just like Tiara also cleared up, like know what that more is that you want to deserve and are worthy of. And yeah, make sure you're clearing out your closet, your thoughts, reinventing your paradigm on what you believe you deserve.
Come on now. Reinventing that
Facts.
paradigm.
Facts.
Facts.
She threw that word paradigm.
There you go. Come on, Abby.
And then my final thoughts is kind of along the same vein of what we're all saying. First you need to identify what it is that you feel you deserve.
Mhm.
And show that and prove that not only to the people around you but to yourself, because people aren't just going to know that about you. You have to set that standard in your life. You have to make it known what it is that you're willing to put up with your actions, and it's easier said than done, but
Right.
sometimes that means ending relationships or doing things that maybe you desire but you know that you can't handle.
Wonderful. And Brother Carter.
I think everybody's going to say the same thing over and over. So, you desire one thing and you deserve another thing. So don't get caught up in your desires, mixing it up with what you deserve. Like we were saying earlier, Miss Jennifer brought up, be careful to be grateful at some points of the growth in your life, of
Yeah.
things you have in your life, of your position in life. Be careful to just be grateful sometimes. And then at other times you can deserve more,
Yes.
Yeah.
But
you
just
can't
sit in
deserve
the-
more if you're never grateful for
what
where you are.
got. Ooh,
So
facts. Right there. Facts.
Good.
That's fact. And I just want to
Well, that's my mic drop.
mic drop. I just want to say thank you, and I am grateful. So thank you for being grateful for where I'm at.
Mhm,
I'm grateful for every person that have stayed on this platform
mhm.
this Saturday morning,
Yeah.
the third Saturday morning of the month, and just been a part of it, that is engaged. I
Mhm.
hope that you walk away with something, because I did,
Yeah.
and I want to give a big special shout out to
Mhm.
my neighbor who
Mhm.
has been
Cynthia,
Cynthia. I want to tell you
Hey.
thank you.
you and your
I
husband.
thank everybody that is on here, but a special thanks to my neighbor, because she knew when we launched this, her and her husband, and they have been faithful to us since day one.
Amen.
And I want to say thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you to you guys. And until next
Oh,
time.
before you go,
He always do this
one
to me.
more
Go
one
ahead.
more thing about being grateful and everything like that. There are people out there in bad situations out there, horrible situations, horrific situations. So no, you don't be grateful in those type of situations at all. Don't think I'm saying be grateful you getting your head smashed in. No,
Yeah.
get out of those situations
Yeah.
fast, quick as
Yes.
possible.
Mhm.
Because
And, you know,
nobody deserves that.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
deserves that.
exactly. Let's
No.
leave that's in there.
And we're going to say goodbye to you. And how can they find us before we go, Abigail? Nobody does this better.
Yes, you can find us at LV with Val on all platforms.
Yes.
Download the LV with Val app.
And we're out of here. Give everybody a wave.
Bye.